In a minute.
Okay. Huh? What happened? Oh, you ready? You ready? Delina, you ready?
Yes.
All right. So I'm starting it right now, y'all.
All right now.
What's up, world? Welcome to my podcast. It's just different with Ty. Where I talk about sports, social, political issues, you name it, everything under the sun. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. All right. So this was needed right here. Black men make amends. I got my brother Gary on here, and
What up, dude?
my other brother Charles. You
What
know,
up,
this is great right here, man. I'm happy I got these guys on here. First off, I want to apologize to Gary. I want to make that known, because if I could do something on social media publicly, I should be able to do it on social media, publicly as well, to to apologize, because I did go at my brother too hard, and this is what this is about, over things that I felt that he were doing that was wrong and disrespectful, and I want to apologize to you, G, personally for that, and hopefully you forgive me for that, but we're gonna get right into it. We're gonna get right into it.
But also, if I said something that, offended you, I feel the same way, bro. But I didn't, it didn't bother me one bit, yo. I just, as long as we kept it subbing, I was good.
Correct. All right, so I'm gonna go to the genesis of it. I don't know who want to start first. I don't know. Charles, do you want to hop in and say something first, or Gary, one of y'all? Do y'all have anything to say, or you want me to do it? No matter.
I can start off with the hateration thing. You know what I'm saying?
That wasn't live. I ain't said nothing. I've been quiet already.
It's like my view, and it's only my personal view of my post when I be posting about LeBron. And anybody who's been along that ride, and Charles been on that ride longer than anybody, they know the first thing I say is, this is not about LeBron. This is about his delusional fans. Because what they do is they put him on a pedestal with Michael Jordan, and I don't agree with it. That's all. You know what I'm saying? So what I do is I find these little videos or whatever, or other professional players commenting on it or whatever, just to prove a point by throwing it out there. You know what I'm saying? But in reference to Charles stopped responding to my post, it was that morning, the first thing in the morning, he obviously was looking for something. He goes and he puts a post out there with the hater thing again, bro. And I'm like, yo, I don't hate LeBron. He's a great player. My issue is, I don't put him on the same pedestal when you start talking about Michael Jordan. I have my reasons for it. You know what I'm saying? But once again, that's only my opinion. If you love LeBron like that, that's cool. But I'm going to constantly show you why I don't believe he's the GOAT. That's just my thing. But it's not hate for LeBron. It's just I don't understand his fans, especially those who watch both of them play, Jordan and LeBron. If you've watched them both, come on. That's just my opinion.
Okay. All right. See, Charles, what do you got? You want to respond?
Absolutely. I have to respond.
Okay.
Because when we were talking when we weren't live, he's going to put me on live and make me out to say that I made him the hater. Like I was the one making the hater assumptions on him, when I've been waking up for the past close to at least 5 years, because I just had a 5-year memory with me and Gary about LeBron. Now he tags me and he tags another friend of mine.
All the time.
It's personal, not just his opinion. He tags me. Now, one thing I've never done was make the assumption or post who is a greater player. I just like LeBron. I call him the GOAT, the greatest of all time, for his endurance in the game, for the longevity of his game, for what he accomplished in the game. And that's nothing to take away from Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan is his champ in his own right. However, they negate the facts of what he didn't do. Yeah, he won 6 titles, but he was in the playoffs and lost in the playoffs just as LeBron has. And that's where things get sketchy between me and Gary. And it's went on far too long to the point where I just said, I'm not going to respond no more. I got love for my brother Gary. He going to always be my brother. But I had to stop because it got so unbearing. He was losing sleep because obviously he was up 3-4 in the morning. Oh my, if we can bring in another friend of mine who's been tagged with me during this ride.
We'll have to hear line.
Yeah. But I mean, it just got unbearable. And we're never going to be able to prove a point because these are 2 different men from 2 different eras. And we've all got our opinions. However, to be delusional, yeah, that's your opinion. I don't call you delusional because you think Jordan's the GOAT. However, my issue with you is Mr. Knick fan. That's a whole nother segment. You praise the man that beat your favorite player. And
I'm a realist.
To a fault. You go too hard and too long and you don't give up. So what did I tell you? I said, you win. No mas. And that's all I said.
Yeah. But
it was over after that. It was over after that. And I think you're talking about a post where I tagged where you went in on LeBron once again. And I tagged you a hater. This is a hateration moment.
But hold up. I heard the hater thing come from you more than once, Charles. Come on now.
Say it again.
You've been calling me a hater for a while now.
Oh, you've been hating for a while.
Nah, bro. But see, that's what I think you grabbing it the wrong way. I'm not. It's not about LeBron. I keep telling you that. It's just I put it out there to show you why I don't believe he belongs in that conversation. That's all. I keep throwing out stuff. Bro, you know what? I'm gonna keep it real with you. Before you stopped, when you didn't comment after that last post, you have no idea what I had lined up before that. And I didn't put it out there because I'm like, oh, my man is bothered by this, so I'm not going to do it. I let it go. I got like 20 videos I was going to light the internet up with. You know what I'm saying? But I said, nah, I'm not going to do it because, like I was telling Ty, it ain't, if it bothers you like that, I'm not doing that, yo, because your friendship is more than me than a conversation about a basketball player.
Hear me out. It never bothered me to the point where I was annoyed with you. It was taking up too much time with me and you going back and forth and back. We jump on people's posts and we start going for hours. And like I said, you win.
Yeah.
You win. I ain't gonna say no more. I can't
want to win.
Huh?
I don't want to win.
You gotta win if you up at
3. So you still want to keep going?
Yes, I want to keep going. I don't want to win.
I don't. Pick somebody else. I ain't doing it with you. I ain't doing it with you. No.
All
right,
well,
you go in the crates. You just you wow. You do it, and you do it for real.
Yo.
And I can't believe we live and you got me here going in like this. I ain't supposed to be here. My voice ain't supposed to be here. I was supposed to be watching this, listening to y'all.
Hey, see, this my hand to God. Before we came on, like I told Ty, I knew he was gonna hit you. I ain't even say nothing to him about bringing you in, but I knew he was going to do it, and it was for a good cause. But it wasn't like something I said do. I'm glad he did it. You know what I'm saying? Because like I told him, I said, I'm going to give him a minute to breathe. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to hit him back. That's my dude, man.
That's what he said.
Since middle school. You know what I'm saying? You kidding me? You know, but I appreciate the fact that he reached out. You know?
See, and there you go. Where was I in middle school?
Oh,
wrong person.
Oh, I met you in high school then. Hold up, I knew you through Pete Peterson.
Gary Crossland. There you go.
I knew you through Pete Peterson.
Listen to me. When I got to Peekskill High School in 1978 from the Bronx at 15 years old,
Right.
you weren't in the high school. And me and you never went to high school together.
That was my last year in the high school.
77, 78 was the last year, not 78, 79.
I didn't leave St. Joseph till 79.
If you left St. Joseph at 79, that's the year I got here, 78, 79. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm.
I remember
but before leaving St. Joseph, I knew you through Pete Peterson up in that attic where he used to be playing music, bro.
But that was after high school.
I was gone. I had left for 10 years after that. I didn't come back for 10 years.
When did you leave Peekskill?
The summer of 79.
Okay. When you left in 79, I did not know you.
When I didn't say know you. When I met you through Peterson, I'm saying that was around the time I met you.
I remember you playing in the canteen one time, and that's when they told me who you were. And later on, I met your younger brother, who I became close with. And that's how I knew about you. But I was grown, and Gary, I don't remember really getting to really know you until
I didn't know. No, I met you. I said through Peterson. I didn't know you.
But to even play a game of basketball, me and you never played a game of basketball or been on the same court.
No.
Because this is what it's referring to as basketball.
Correct.
And you made the reference of middle school, and I can't let you speak on.
I thought it was middle school when I met you.
Oh no! I was grown. But go ahead. That's a story.
Yeah.
Listen, cannabis legal, man, and I'm high as hell, man. Go ahead, y'all. Go ahead, y'all. Luckily, I got my ribs parboiling. I could just let them go, rock out. But y'all go ahead. My lady getting back from church in a minute. I'm gonna have to shut this down. Y'all go.
Charles, I appreciate
all love.
I appreciate I
love you.
All love.
And I ain't gonna say another word about Lebron.
No. After this podcast, I'm going in.
No, on your post, but I'm not gonna respond.
Why?
Why? Because we're gonna be doing what we're doing right now. I'm supposed to be in the kitchen, and I've been talking for 20 minutes.
All right, let me ask you a question. How do you really feel about him breaking that record, bro? That scoring
Which record? The
scoring
record?
Where does that put him?
Where does that put him? That puts him as the all-time leader in the NBA in points scored, period.
Okay. I'm saying, where does that like...
You asked me a question.
Does that levitate him in the conversation, or?
Does that levitate what I already felt before he broke the record, that I felt he was the greatest for his accomplishments and longevity? Sure, it made it better. Sure, it added to his resume.
Correct.
Now, you do realize, or maybe you guys don't, but you do realize that there's an individual in the league who's made more buckets than he has.
There isn't a player in the league that's made more buckets than him. Of course, he's a scoring leader. Yeah.
There is a player in the league who has made more buckets than him.
Why? Because you counting 2 points and 3 points? You talk about the ball?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That means Kareem put in more work.
Continue your point.
Kareem put in more work. So I'm saying,
what did you?
You don't get kudos from me because you put in over 2,000 more points through 3-point shooting. You don't get kudos from me for that.
Listen,
Gary, what? Come on, stop.
I'm just saying, the man made almost 2,500 more threes than Kareem did, bro. Those are points.
So at what point
you can't call him buckets? You call Kareem buckets.
Listen, man. First off, we're talking about a player who is not a scorer. He's
That's
a
right.
look for the scorer first type of guy.
Not based on the points he got.
There you go again.
I'm just saying.
Based on the points he got, what about his assists? What about his rebounds? What about everything that he does in the game of basketball?
I give him kudos for that. To be as
How
big as
can
he
you
is,
give him
to be as
kudos
big as he
when
is,
you
he should
make
be.
mimic memes of him, not his fans, of
Yeah,
him,
of him,
over
of
and
him.
over and over again, 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, Tuesday,
Right.
Friday, Saturday, whenever you find them, you put them up and you tag.
I'm just trying to make a point. That's all.
What is your
To his
point?
fans.
What is your point? Your point is that you have a different of
My
opinion
point
than
is he
I
don't
have.
belong in the GOAT conversation.
Point
That's all.
is that you have a different of opinion than I have. Do you think I seen a video? I put one video up of Michael Jordan when he fumbled. But there's you can go online and look to see where his bloopers are and go in all night long and for what? You think he's the greatest? Cool.
No, you ain't gonna find
I'm
that.
not going to bash Michael Jordan every time I get a chance and
I'm not
tag whoever is his
You know what
fan.
I'm saying?
You are
You know what I'm
bashing
saying?
him.
You know what I'm saying?
And
We keep
tag
saying
who's-
bashing. I'm not bashing him. I'm making points to his
Oh my
fans.
God! Can we screenshot some of my damn 10-year history with Gary
I'm
on this?
making points.
What we gonna do, Charles? What we gonna do in the link?
Yeah.
We gonna post because I'm not gonna lie. See, I don't want to say when I'm gaining. I let y'all talk, but when me and Gary had a talk, and I told Gary this the other day, I said, "Yo, we had to talk about certain things," and I said, "Yo, you know what? This was like 5 years ago." I said, "Bro, I love you, but I think you're going on LeBron a little bit too hard." You know what I'm saying? I said, "I'm not even gonna reply no more." Maybe we had that conversation, and I said, I really never really replied about the whole LeBron thing or anything like that. The only time I think I have only applied to you was when I connected all those posts that I eventually actually apologized for with the Heat, when you was kind of going for the Heat to beat LeBron, whatever have you.
So he's gonna go for whoever playing LeBron.
See, Todd,
Whoever.
now
you was
crap in the game. You put crap in it. I said to you, I'm not a Miami fan. As a Knicks fan, I can't cheer for them. We have a rivalry with them. The Boston
we had a rivalry with Jordan.
The Boston thing.
Jordan took out chips.
Huh?
Jordan took out chips. But you can root
took
for him.
Everybody chips. He didn't just take ours. He took everybody.
No. We was about the closest to beating him, man.
And I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. They even said the only reason that you didn't win the chip is because you was born the same era as Jordan.
That's the first time I heard you speak on your favorite player in a long time.
I agree with you 100%. But at the same time, being a realist, I can't say that I believe that this guy was the greatest player in the game because I'm a Knicks fan.
Listen to me.
Sense, bro.
Okay, now hear me. I got a lot of faults with LeBron James. There's a whole lot that I think he does that just drives me crazy. He's still my favorite player. Now, if you want to talk about the greatest of all time, you have a legitimate argument with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. You have a legitimate argument with Wilt Chamberlain. You have a legitimate argument with Bill Russell. You have a legitimate
none of them. Only Jabbar. Maybe Jabbar. No, the other two. No.
Stop.
Why are you going there? Listen to yourself. You can
listen. Hold up.
Wilt Chamberlain. No. Let's start with Wilt.
Yeah, let's start with Wilt. When there was only 10,
can't be considered the greatest of all time.
When there was only 10 teams in the league, let's start with him.
Okay. I'm gonna let you go, Charles. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go. I know you limited. Go ahead, Charles.
His abilities and his numbers says it all.
No, he was the biggest guy in the league, and there was only 10 teams in the league at the time, bro. There was no talent.
What is that supposed to mean?
There was no talent back then.
Here we go.
No, I'm telling you, yo. That's just my opinion based on facts. There was no league. There was no league at the time, bro.
Listen, I'm going on film and vague memory alone.
Black and white, yeah.
With Wilt, okay?
Mm-hmm.
However, let's jump to Kareem. Now, Kareem, I remember his whole damn career.
I agree with that one. You can make an argument with that one because the league had already developed at that time.
So, Kareem's numbers been damn near better than Jordan's throughout his career. He had a better longevity. He had more points. He had almost as many titles. He had more MVPs, all of that.
And he played 5 more years.
Does that give him a plus or a minus because he played?
No, it doesn't take
you
anything.
Make it seem you give LeBron a minus because he played 20 seasons.
Because he played 20 seasons, exactly.
It doesn't take both of them played 20. Him and Kareem played 20. But it doesn't take anything away from Kareem by me saying that. But what I'm saying is Jordan averaged 31 points career-wise. If he plays 5 more years, we wouldn't be having this discussion about who's the leading scorer. Period.
Listen. Let's not do the ifs.
But he didn't. My point. Well,
let's not do the ifs because
that's what I said. But he didn't.
If the Nets would have took Jordan, then what would have happened to Chicago? Let's not do the ifs.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but we still got to speak on facts. The fact is, he did not play 20 years. That's a fact.
Because his own doing.
The fact is, LeBron James has dominated this game for 2 decades, okay? Because even in this last 20th year that he has played, his numbers are still on a level of superiority, okay? You can make a claim for him to be an MVP vote had they won the series.
I got that, but it's a no-touch league now that he has been playing in. So it's different, you know. They give him the walkway to go, you know. It wasn't like that in Jordan's era. He had to go through a lot to get what he did.
And also in Jordan's era too.
And he's a smaller man.
Also in Jordan's era too, there are more players that are big. Players then wasn't as stronger, faster, more athletic, and all that, etc., as they are now.
Well, as they maybe are in the past 5 years, but not 2 decades.
No. What I'm saying in Jordan's era, they weren't like there was no real Kevin, like there was no step that players now. It's just evolution. You know, it's funny to me
evolution. Go.
Strong means nothing now because all you got to do is breathe on the guy and get a foul. So it doesn't mean anything. The rules have changed.
And just listen, the rules always change. That's why you learn to adapt, or that's evolution. Change process. You either adapt or you go extinct. Right? Either some players adapted to the rules.
So you have to believe. You have to believe if Jordan played in this era, he'd average 40 or 50. He would average 40 or 50.
That's if. We don't know that. We don't know that.
You know what? Honestly, I don't think so.
We don't know that. And
I don't think so. Because the players are more athletic, faster, taller, longer. They're the better defenders, all of that. The work, the game
better defenders. Definitely not better defenders. Don't even play. This isn't even a defensive league, bro.
That don't mean that they can't play defense because the whistle's being blown.
And also, I'm curious, how did he dominate? You know what I'm saying? When you go and lose 6 finals, that's not dominance, bro.
Because you got to the finals. Because you got to the finals. The same way Jimmy Butler just dominated because you got to the finals. And he's about to lose. He's about to lose tomorrow.
See what I'm saying? Now, the truth of the matter is, Jimmy didn't dominate anything. He had guys who actually pulled his weight for him, 1. And 2, all 3 of those series that they won was due to injuries, bro. It wasn't everybody was available.
Let me stop you because you know why? Our second best player, Tyler Hero, didn't play. Victor Oladipo, who's the other guy that can create and score, didn't play. We had 2 players.
Victor's a bum.
Because he got hurt? Because he's been playing hurt the last couple of years? Embiid was a bum back 5 years ago, 6 years ago when he was hurt.
I'm talking about since he's been in Miami. He's a bum. He's been coming off the bench. He's a bum. Bro, look at his numbers. But hold up. You got to admit, what's the other kid name who just stepped in hitting the threes?
Kyle Lowry,
No,
You talking
Streets,
about Kyle Lowry,
definitely not
Duncan
Lowry.
Robinson,
Duncan Robinson.
Yeah, now he was on the bench while Hero was doing what he was doing. So all he did was make up for what Hero wasn't.
No, he's not. Because you know why? That's a lie, Gary. Stop lying. Because you know why? Duncan Robinson cannot really create his own shot off the dribble and do everything like that. That's why.
I saw him do it.
No, he don't. He gets his points off a cut into the basket and
He's learning.
they bathroom and he scores. That's
He
not
gets
the
what?
same as creating your own shot.
He gets what though?
I said
He
he
gets
gets
his
his points. Are you listening?
Points for points. How does it matter how you get them?
There's
Really?
a Gary, you don't know. All right, so I got to. So let me explain basketball to you. There's a difference between someone that's a spot up shooter, right, and someone that cuts to the basket and may get a bounce pass and score. Than someone like a Kyrie or Tyler Hero that can create his own shot off his own play basket. You'll move out the way. That's what Tyler Hero was doing, as well as just a good, if not better, 3-point shooter. So he has more in his arsenal. That's not the same, bro.
But the point is missing. Because if he averages 21 points and Robinson
he was averaging.
Hold up.
He was averaging.
Right. He was averaging 21. If Robinson's averaging 21 in the playoffs, how does that change? It's 21
Robinson
points.
is not averaging no 21 in the playoffs. Where do you get these numbers at?
Points. He's averaging 21 points in these playoffs.
No, he's not. What are you talking about?
Oh my goodness, bro. We're gonna look this up afterwards, bro. That's your team. You're supposed to know that.
You're saying throughout. You're saying since
This series,
Milwaukee Bucks going on, he's averaging 21.
It was 20 or 21. Last I saw.
Duncan Robinson averaging 21 points a game.
That's the only reason why I said to you that people were pulling his weight.
Duncan Robinson ain't averaging no 21 points.
What's he averaging?
No, he's not. No, he's not.
What is he averaging?
No, he's averaging like 9 points a game.
You lost it, bro.
Stop it. Listen, you got Jimmy Butler, you got Bam, and you got Gabe Vincent, and then you got Caleb Martin. Those are the only 4 guys that are averaging double-double. What do you? Who?
Martin did nothing this series.
Again, so you're not listening, Gary. We got to listen. I said throughout the playoffs. I said since beginning of Milwaukee to now. Are you saying? You got to listen, brother. You got to listen.
Are you on the computer or phone?
Oh, you got. I know. I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone. I know what he's averaging. I know he's not averaging no 21 points a game.
All right. So listen, like I said, 20 or 21. What I'm gonna do afterwards?
11. Look. 11.1. Okay, 11.1.
I'm not talking about career averages, bro. I'm talking about the playoffs.
And let's go right now. Let's go right now.
Go down lower in the playoffs. You may talk
9.2. 9.2.
Like I know it was going to go lower.
See, that's what I'm saying, Gary. You're making stuff up now, my brother. 9.2 in the playoffs. Just like I said, he's not even averaging double-double. I said that. You just making stuff up, bro. Why are you doing it?
Bro, I know.
9.2.
Maybe it was the last series. I don't know.
No. They do collective of all they. I'm telling you, he wasn't even averaging that.
I'm talking about just one series, bro.
No. What series? What series you talking about?
He's talking about the one good game he had when they won, man.
Maybe
that's what he's talking about.
Maybe that was it.
Okay, so he gives you one game out of 15 that he I don't think he even scored 21. He had like 18 because actually Gabe Vincent led with 22. Jimmy Butler had 21. Bam had 20. I think he had like 18 or 15 or something like that. So still not even reaching 21. You know what? I'll give him 21. I'll do that, Charles. I'll give him 21 for one game out of 20-something games. Meanwhile, Tyler Hero's consistently averaging 21, and you're saying he filled in the gap.
Oh, he helped out.
Come on, man. Gary, stop it. You trolling now. You on your Charleston White stuff right now. You trolling right now.
Yeah.
Chill.
You trolling right now.
Yeah. So you saying if Hero's there, what?
No, I'm not saying here. I don't do the ifs. You just said from your own words.
No, but
the only reason why we won because guys were out.
So if came into the equation.
No. You said the only reason why we got this far because our guys was out. I said our second leading scorer has been out the whole joint. So
if he was there, basically.
I don't know if I don't know, but I'm just saying other teams had their players out. Our second best player has been out.
Well,
You know what I'm saying? I'm not
first,
making no prediction and
Milwaukee's
saying what we
first
would have
best
done.
player,
Huh?
Milwaukee's number one player, Boston's number one player, all both got knocked out. Tatum got knocked out the first play in Game 7, and
Which player in Boston
Antetokounmpo,
was hurt? You talking about
what?
Tatum with his little ankle?
I don't know about no low ankle. I know he. I saw when when they replayed
What
it.
was that?
It
Game
looked like
5,
a little
game
thing.
6?
No,
What
no,
was
no.
that?
That was game 7. He got
Game
hurt the
7.
first play of the game.
Exactly. Come on,
Game
man.
7.
That's what
First
I
play of
said.
the game.
Game 7. That was a game they had to win. What do you mean? Come on, man. They got it. That's a
They
number
got
one player,
blown out.
He got blown out.
bro. Like I said, their number one player wasn't in the game anymore. After
Okay,
that.
and our second
That's
best
all.
player hasn't played either. You know what I'm saying? Like our
Who?
second best player,
Listen.
Tyler Hero was our second best player.
Yeah.
Yeah, 8th grade. I'm not Miami's not my team. You know that they beat they played against the Knicks in rivalry time. But anyway, you got to state the facts. They're AC team without players. They out hustled and outplayed everybody to get where they're at right now, except the Denver Nuggets. Forget about who was hurt. Forget about who was hurt. They came together collectively as a team with Jimmy Buckets leading the way. And when he wouldn't get it going, he'd get everybody else going. Because when they get that ball, they had the dog in them and they was determined. They wasn't playing like my New York Knicks, where we weren't playing. It's night and day.
But I said to Ty before this meeting came, I said I gave them props for doing what they did from the AFC. But my point after that was you got to also look at the fact that there were people that were not in the game that would have made the difference.
Our second best player wasn't playing. Our second best player.
But I think if he's playing and Antetokounmpo is playing, it doesn't matter.
If who?
If Antetokounmpo plays those first 2 games, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but
listen,
that's what it could have should have.
Milwaukee to win it all.
Right, I got you, bro.
Yeah.
I got you.
That's
but I'm just saying they were fortunate that things happened. That's all I'm saying. They earned it. I'm not saying they didn't earn it. They still had to come and play, but things happen in sports, bro.
That's exactly. They just like James Worthy got hurt in the 91 against the Bulls. Now we could play that game. Jordan wouldn't have. We could play that game. I don't play the woulda, coulda, shoulda. If Isaiah didn't sprain his ankle, like I'm not doing that. You play what you play, and everybody's banged up and hurt. You know what I'm saying? I can be like, if that's the case, I can say, yo, Jimmy hurt his ankle real bad against the Knicks. I think that was game 2. You know what I'm saying? He's never really been the same since then. But I don't go in there saying that because you play how you play. There ain't no excuses.
You say the same.
There's no excuses.
If Kevin Staten didn't hurt his ankle, what would have happened to Brandon Frazier?
Exactly.
Yo, but I'm saying, Jimmy's a role player, bro. Don't try to make him out to be Mount Rushmore or something like that.
Who? No.
He's more than a role player.
Listen. Jimmy Butler. You've been if you made several a few All-Star games, or if you made all NBA teams more than once, 2, 3, 4 times, that's a little bit more than a role player, bro.
What do you mean? There's a whole lot of people who've done that. He ain't the only one.
That done what?
That are All-Stars and
no, I said consecutive times. Consecutive.
I'm just saying over the years.
So what is a role player to you? What is a role player?
Over the years, I haven't seen him dominate anything.
Yeah, because he don't really play. It's known. He cruised through the regular season, and he plays hard in the playoff. That's known.
He plays hard in the playoffs, and what?
I mean, listen, and what? He plays hard. He gets his team. So what is a role player?
What do you mean? They're producing. That was in the finals a few years ago.
A whole lot of people play hard.
No. What is a role player to you? What is a role player? Define a role player. You said Jimmy Butler's a role player.
After your first two players, any player after that.
Oh,
after your first two players. So is Jimmy not the first option on Miami?
They don't have a first option.
Jimmy is the first option.
No, only because they don't have one. He's a role player.
He's a role player. How
He's been a
is he
role player all his career. All his
What?
career, he's been a role player.
He's been a role player his whole career. No, I would say this when he first came in the NBA. Yeah, then he moved his way up and became that guy in Chicago Bulls. He was that guy. When he went to after that, he went to Milwaukee, Minnesota. He was still that guy. When he went to Philly, you even heard him now. You even heard Joel Embiid say that. Yo, we wish we would have had Jimmy. Why? He was that guy. They've been the furthest. Philly's been the furthest they ever been since 2011 when they had Jimmy. When they lost to Kawhi, whatever. After that, they didn't even sniff the Eastern Conference since then.
But after Jimmy left. Why does he defer all the time if he's that guy?
What you mean defer? But so basically, you want a player to come down and
who
take
says
50
it's time to
shots.
win the game? Let's win the game. I'm not the only one who feels that way. Commentators feel the same way. You gotta. It's your time right now, bro. Things ain't working. You gotta do the job. That to me is a one man.
Okay. All right. So you want him to come down and take a whole bunch of ill-advised shots?
I didn't say nothing about ill-advised shots. I'm saying you have to be able to take control of the game at least. There's a whole lot of players in the league right now who does that regularly. He doesn't do it. He defers to other people.
Like who?
What do you mean, like who?
You said guys come down and
you can grab two off of each team. Milwaukee, Boston, Golden State, Denver. You can grab two off a whole bunch of teams.
They play team Boston.
Who take charge in the game.
All right, so Boston does that so much that they lost, that they went home. A team Miami concept sent them home.
If you believe that, bro, I'm not going to debate that with you. If that's how you feel.
Because we beat them. What is there to debate? A team
concept. I already told you why I felt that they won that game. That's all. If Tatum doesn't get hurt, chances are it's a different series, bro.
Okay.
Matter of fact, anybody who knows
you live in the world of if, I'm good with that.
Said it. Hold up, you said it to me. You said Boston's a better team than Miami, and now
no. Stop it.
You said Boston, Milwaukee, and New York, all three were better than Miami. Your exact word.
Yo, Charles, I'm gonna say what I told him. See, this is what this Gary has selective hearing. I said Denver, and I included in Denver. I said Knicks. Just like Boston, just like Milwaukee, just like Denver, they have more talent than Miami Heat. I said the only difference is we play more team ball for a longer period of time. That's what I said, Gary.
I'm not sure that our New York Knicks got more damn talent than Miami, man.
I think they do.
Hold up. Well, we beat them 4 times this year.
Yeah, I think they do.
Beat them when they counted.
Yeah, they didn't beat us. Yeah, because
well, nobody did. It's not just New York.
Because we played team ball for a longer period of time. Team ball, that's the game concept. Team ball. That's what I said. The Knicks have more talent.
No more. I'm not
the Knicks got more talent. The Knicks got more. I ain't gonna say Knicks got more talent. Boss, they all got more talent. But we played better team ball for a longer period of time. That's what it was. You know what I'm saying?
And then there was a drop off. What happened?
Yeah, no, listen, again, Denver is playing a more talented team, plays team ball better than us. And
no injuries.
They just a better team.
And no injuries.
Okay, we didn't have Tyler Hero when we beat the Knicks. We didn't have Tyler Hero when we beat Boston. We didn't have, you know what I'm saying? Tyler Hero played a half a first game to Milwaukee, and we beat them. That's 21 points. Guaranteed buckets. 21.
Gary, you can't say that Boston would have won if Tatum wasn't hurt in the final game. It took him the last.
I said maybe. I didn't say they were going to win. I don't know they were going to win.
Oh, I thought you said they would have.
No, they have a better chance with a healthy Tatum than they do with an injured one.
Yeah. Teams do have better chances when their star players are not hurt, but Miami was without 2 players that was in rotation.
Exactly.
How you look at it, they in rotation.
Exactly.
Neither one of them, as far as I'm concerned,
one of them is the second
anything other than role players. They're all role players.
But one of
Yeah.
them's the second
The
leading
other two
scorer on the
teams, they
team.
lost their star players.
If that's the case, who's our star? Please don't say Randall. Is Brunson is the star?
No.
Randall got to be a role player.
Yeah, but I'm saying Randall was the problem.
Yeah. I told you that in the beginning of the league. You argued with me so much about Randall.
But he waited. But he
Yeah.
waited. But Charles, he waited until the playoffs to show up. He played well all year.
Yeah.
Then he gets to the playoffs, and then nobody couldn't even recognize the guy, yo. He played with an attitude, as a matter of fact, like somebody did something to him.
Yeah, somebody
did.
did.
And then at the end of the season, I hear he's having surgery on his ankle. Like, didn't look like nothing was wrong with his ankle while he's playing.
I told you, move on from him. Period.
He ain't going
After
nowhere.
that news conference, we don't need nothing like him on our team. Period.
Definitely not the attitude.
Period. Oh man, how could you play with that kind of attitude?
Yeah, it was ridiculous. And actually, I think what happened is that it trickled down, yo, to the rest of the team because it's like, bro, listen, if you ain't playing, why the hell we gonna play?
You the captain.
You the
captain. That guy
really went in because Quickly was hurt.
But Brunson's that guy, Gary. He's supposed to say, "Yo, I'm gonna take the game in my hand," and he's supposed to win it.
He tried. Listen, man, he tried.
I think what happened with two players though, with Randall and Barrett, I think both of them took it personal when the ball was given to Brunson because RJ just fell off the map after Brunson came.
Sure.
And then when Brunson really started getting it in, all of a sudden, this guy, he doesn't want to play. Randall doesn't want to play anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because they wanted to be the man. RJ thought he was going to be the man because if you think about it, before Brunson got there, that's how they was talking. Like he was going to be that dude. But as soon as Brunson comes, he can't hit the side of a barn. Sure. You know what I'm saying? So I think it affected him. You know, I mean, I don't know what's going to happen with either one of them, but I think if Randall can't get his attitude right, because he's a talented kid, if he can't get his attitude right, he needs to go because that makes no sense to see a grown man moping on the basketball court.
Listen.
For what? Like nobody did nothing to you, bro. What are you moping for? Play basketball.
He don't look like the type that's going to correct his mistakes.
And I believe you.
And his mistake, first off, is getting that ball, and when you don't have nothing, trying to bounce your way into creation.
All the time. All the time.
And
but even more importantly, like I said, a lot of times he don't even get that option anymore because Brunson's running the show.
Brunson's running the show.
And I think that bothers him. You know what I'm saying? My thing is it shouldn't bother you, bro, because if you're really paying attention, you're getting a lot more open shots than you were prior to Brunson having the ball. And you don't have to dribble into the paint. You know, but what I think it does is it takes away from him being that dude, and he don't like that. That's just my opinion. So that's why the attitude is always there. But I'm like, bro, if you can't get that right, you don't need to be in New York. Because everybody can't be
like
dumb.
He's just been thinking the game for the past couple of years. Ever since he had a good season 2 years ago, he's been thinking the game instead of playing the game.
Exactly.
That's true. And this is my thing. I want to touch this back, and I want because I had this conversation with Gary on this. But Charles, I want to have you here. I know you're busy, but I want you to hear this real quick. Going back, because I didn't want to get off topic with the whole LeBron thing. I didn't want to get off topic with that. Personally, right? I felt over the years with Gary, because like I said, from my post, he didn't know where it came from, whatever have you. And I've seen certain, like, again, if you, like Charles said, if you feel LeBron is or not on that level or whatever have you, that's cool. There ain't no issue with it on that. I did feel that some of your posts was kind of disrespectful. And then you even put one post that was kind of calling them like trying to feminize him a little bit. You know what I'm saying? On one of your posts a few years back, calling him like Queen James or something like that. Like you trying to
I've done that a couple of times.
And I took that per because I'm like, damn, I just gotta keep it real. I'm like, the world we live in now where they're trying to like demasculinize every black man, and you just adding to that rubbed me, it made me upset.
That was all about the king, Queen thing. That's all that was, yo.
Yeah, but you
Just
know,
made
but
a knock on the word King James and turns it to Queen. He didn't mean to defeminize him. I'm sure of that.
yeah, that's what I
But he
was
be
like, all right,
listen.
now he taking
He
this
be
something.
going so hard and so often. Sometimes he don't even realize what he be doing because he just finds and shares and shares and shares and tags
Charles, you have no idea, bro. I'm telling you, my phone is
tags.
loaded right now with stuff I was gonna let go until you stop commenting. Then
Yeah,
I
I'm
thought,
gonna block you.
I ain't
I'm
gonna
gonna
do it.
block you. I'm gonna unfriend you and block you.
I ain't gonna do it. Don't worry
You won't
about
even be able to type my name.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
but I feel like Charles, right? Charles feel LeBron, he's that guy, he the GOAT. Yeah, you could have Kareem as a conversation. I accept that. Bill Russell, absolutely too, because what he accomplished and everything else. I don't care
You
what
can't put
era.
Bill Russell in that
played in.
conversation.
But okay, so but when LeBron, when I judge a player, Charles, this is me. I can't speak for anybody else. But for me, when I judge a player, I look at the accomplishments, the accolades, longevity, everything else, what they did. Yes, rings get into that too. But for me, the biggest thing I look at is not only what you do on the court, but off the court. Mm-hmm. And I told you that. And I said, what LeBron has done and continue to do by far. And again, you coming from someone talking to someone that MJ is my favorite player of all time. That's never going to change. But my favorite player doesn't mean I feel he's the best player. But what LeBron James has done on and off the court by far surpasses him, surpasses Jordan, and I feel like he's the GOAT for that. LeBron is the GOAT for that. And but you don't agree with that.
What did I say when
we shouldn't bring that in the table?
What did I say when you said that?
You said that.
I said if we're talking on the court and off the court, I'll give it to LeBron. But when we started this conversation 6 years ago, it wasn't about on and off the court. It was about who was the GOAT on the court only. So if you're going to change the narrative, I'm going to give it to LeBron. But we were just talking basketball. We wasn't talking about
so
getting schools or all that stuff.
But let me ask you something. What about those years that Jordan lost? Why don't that count?
But nobody said they didn't count. LeBron didn't win until after his 7th season. But more importantly, he went to the big dance.
He got there to the finals.
He went to the big dance. He went to the big dance 10 times and only danced 4.
Okay. So getting swept and all the rest of that don't count for LeBron. I mean, don't count for Michael.
What do you mean? Listen. When you look at, you've watched LeBron play, you've watched Michael Jordan play. You know, like I know, Michael Jordan was an assassin, bro. This kid played basketball unlike anybody ever to touch a basketball.
Agreed.
Michael Jordan had soccer moms watching basketball, bro. You don't have that same thing going on with LeBron. That's not to say
we can't say that. We can't say that.
That's not to say he's not a great player.
LeBron has had a bigger impact, in my opinion.
Yes, he has a bigger impact
on basketball.
Are you kidding me?
And basketball alone than Michael Jordan.
Explain yourself.
Take away Michael Jordan's sneakers, and we wouldn't even be talking about Michael no more.
I'm saying, explain yourself. How?
How what?
He's that person that made this big impact. What did he do in the game of basketball?
Listen, he's been in there 20 years. And still how many times have he been to the final dance? More than half of his career. So that means
I went to school, and last time I checked, you get a test with 10 questions on it, and you only get 4. That's failure, bro. That's not you don't pass.
No, failure is if you get a 65 or less. In other words, if you don't even 40. Make it to the playoffs. If you don't 40. Even make it you got to pass to get to the playoffs.
That's right.
Come on, bro. Come on.
Oh, so the Knicks didn't pass.
If you get to the finals and
lose, the Knicks didn't pass.
You are no different than the other people who lost before you.
That's not true. That's not true.
Not the champ. Who's going to remember losers? Nobody remembers that. They're only going to remember who's winning.
Okay.
You don't get You don't get a separate trophy because you got to the finals, bro.
So if we're judging just championship, it's Bill Russell, and it's not even close. If we're judging championships, it's Bill Russell, and it's not, because you know why? He did something that LeBron, Jordan, and Kareem never done. He won 2 chips as a player coach. I don't care what era you played in. Jordan never did that because Jordan played in a system.
He didn't coach. He didn't coach.
Now, why didn't he coach? Because he had the great. Listen, this is why I say
maybe he didn't want to.
This is why I say sports is important. When you have a competent organization, that means everything. When you got Phil Jackson and Tex Winters, the best basketball coach of all time, probably, and the best assistant coach all time, probably, and you have those players orchestrating and a general manager, that's very intelligent and put the components and the players around you to bring out your best ability, that helps a lot. Jordan did have that. Jordan had that. And just to show you how great Tex and Phil Jackson was, when they went to LA, because the Lakers, or because Shaq and Kobe got swept before they got there, they won 3 back-to-back. They won 3 in a row. So it helps when you have competence in the organization. I think you're forgetting that. The same thing with the Spurs.
I don't care how much competence was in Chicago. If Jordan wasn't there, they're not winning 6. You put put any other player there, and they're not winning.
No. I'm not going to dispute that. But even out of Jordan's words himself, he said, if I didn't have Scottie Pippen, I wouldn't have got those rings. So, but you know what that came from? Organization, competence, understanding talent.
Where did Scottie Pippen come from?
No. I'm telling you that
it was never about Jordan.
When you have competence, organization, management, they know how to pick players. They know the right pieces. If you have a star, you know what pieces I need to put around that player to get the best out of that star player and the best around everybody else.
I think Jordan got the best out of those players, not the organization.
Well, if that was the case, he would have won those rings without Scottie. If that was the case,
well, somebody else would have been there if Scottie wasn't there. But I'm saying it's not like he said go get Scottie.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda. I'm telling you, I don't live in woulda, coulda, shoulda world. I'm telling you, the 3-4 years Jordan didn't have Scottie, he got swept twice and got and couldn't even get past the first round. That's a fact.
Don't count.
Yeah, I forgot. They don't count that.
Hold up, but he ain't never got swept in the final.
Huh?
You gotta get to the finals. You know how hard it is to get to the finals?
Yo, I know how hard it is. He went 6 times and won all 6 of them.
Yeah. But he had to get the players, the competence of all that matters.
They've been getting LeBron players since he's been in the league. What are you talking about?
Wait. Say that again.
They've been getting players for LeBron since he's been in the league.
That's a lie. Bro.
It started in Miami.
Daniel Gibson.
You're starting in Miami. You're starting year 9. Year 8, 9. Let's talk about the first year.
That was the start, and right now he has AD. Why? Because they went and got him.
Okay, you're talking about the first 8. Hold on, Gary. Let's break it down. Let's break it down, right? In the chronological order. Who was the All-Stars on the scene the first 3 years?
Who was also in Cleveland?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Now, I will say this. I'm going to give him one for that. They had Elzunas Elgaskis, whatever his name was. That was he's never been an All-Star ever again after LeBron left and went to Miami, whatever have you. He was the only, everyone else was Ruby Gibson.
Daniel Ruby Gibson.
Ruby Gibson. I can't even name the team.
I said Miami.
Darius Miles.
From Miami on, I'm talking about. I'm not talking about Cleveland. I'm talking about they've been putting players around him since Miami. Every year they're defining Ray Allen all the way up to, like I said, right now, midway through this season, they went out and they grabbed guys. We got to put guys around him. They've been doing that since he's been in Miami, and that worked out how?
He got
so when he was in Miami around him. They're putting people around him, but he's not winning.
When they put him in Miami, he won the two out of 4.
No, Ray Allen won one of those. Watch that.
What are you talking about? Because he hit the shot, man. If LeBron didn't play, they wouldn't have got there.
Listen, LeBron, see, he says that, but Gary also, you also miss out the point that
on,
LeBron.
Man. What? Jordan didn't hit that clutch shot in the corner. He passed the ball. Come on, man. Stop.
And then Gary also realizes that, no, not realizes, but you leave out the point that before Ray Allen hit that 3-point shot that Chris Bosh grabbed the rebound to, LeBron James scored 18 points in a row to get them in that position because they was down. So you leave that point out. You leave that point out.
No, I know. I stay with the same point. Ray Allen wins that game because of that shot. If that shot doesn't happen, them 18 points.
LeBron James don't score 18 points. They don't even get there. He scored 18 points previous.
Valid point. I'm not sure how much he made.
No, it was 18. It was 18. It was 18 points.
You're a Miami man. You probably know that.
Of course. I'm telling you. It was 18 points. He's straight that he scored. It wasn't, yo, I'm going to pass it here. But 18 points straight. And as, again, still a team player, his team helped him. That's what his team's supposed to do. It's shots.
And he took Ray Allen out to dinner after that.
Listen, as he should. I don't know if he did, but he should. He should. You know what I'm saying? That's what your team is there for. So when Jordan does it,
all about one player.
Paxson. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Charles.
I was asking Gary, is the team all about one player? It's about the team. And LeBron makes his team.
All I'm saying is they don't go if he doesn't hit that shot. They don't beat Golden State if Kyrie doesn't hit that shot.
But we could do that with any game, man. With a star.
Not when it comes to Chicago, you can't.
Yeah, we can because he passed the ball.
That was
we just said that. He didn't even respond. He didn't even respond, Todd.
It wasn't a final game.
I can't hear you. Say it again.
He said it wasn't a final game. It wasn't a final game.
It was a playoff game.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about getting to the next step.
Why would you only talk about specifics and not everything? Why do you talk about specifics and not everything?
But I'm saying we're discussing everything. What did I miss?
I'm saying though.
What did I miss?
No, I was just repeating you. But I'm saying though. That's how you responded. But I'm saying though. I asked you a question. What'd you say? But I'm saying though. What?
What was the question? I missed it. I'm sorry.
See, you ill regard to what I gotta say.
I don't remember you asking the question. That's all I'm saying. What was the question?
Why do you talk about specifics and not everything?
I said, all right, I thought we were talking about everything. What am I missing? That's what I said. You said everything. What did I miss? What did I not bring into the conversation? What was I missing?
In general.
You just said Kyrie Irving, if he don't hit that, that's a specific. But again, you don't talk about the block LeBron James had, that probably the best block in NBA history. You don't talk about the other thing he scored.
Without LeBron,
I gotta leave that part of the narrative to y'all, not me. I'm going somewhere else with this. You talk about the block.
LeBron led that charge and Ray Allen hit a shot.
Exactly.
No doubt.
Exactly.
No doubt. That's how I ended. But when I look at it, I say the basketball gods was there for Ray Allen. It ain't like LeBron went in and won the game. He didn't do that.
So hold on.
So scoring 18 points in a row in the fourth quarter, that's not winning the game.
That didn't win the game.
So you're gonna take two away from him because Kyrie hit that shot too, right?
Hold up. What did I say two? I ain't saying nothing about two. That championship with the Lakers, that don't count either. He ain't got but one.
He ain't got what?
And I might take that one.
Because there was no spectators.
I might take that one away from him because of the suspension and the injuries to Golden State when they won that. I'm just saying, the basketball guys was on his side for those 4 championships.
Man, it's a
the basketball gods was on the Bulls side when that damn Charles Smith missed all them damn layups.
You're absolutely right, bro.
So So all four rings you're gonna discredit. That sounded like that's kind of Skip Bayless right now, but all four rings you want to say
I don't even like that guy, man.
that you want to put an asterisk. So out of 100 years or whatever years of NBA, LeBron James is the only one that gets an asterisk on every single finals.
I'm sure there's
but
others,
you don't hate the guy. You don't hate the guy.
I'm sure there's others, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about LeBron and Jordan right now. Now, if you want to have a whole nother podcast, I'll just do some research for you, and I can find some others.
Listen, Gary. You have went way and far past LeBron versus Jordan.
Exactly.
You have made LeBron against any and everything in this league, and you go in on every possession that goes wrong.
I don't agree with that.
What?
My argument is
listen, Ty, we'll never know, Ty. You know why? Because he'll snatch something down in a heartbeat.
Yo, my argument has stayed the same from day one.
Yeah. What did I tell you before I even came on this thing? Before I came on Tyrone Welch, what did I say he would say? You said, would you ask him one question? And what was my reply? He is going to say it's not LeBron, it's what? His
delusional fans. That's what he said.
And we just went for a whole hour. It's been over an hour with his delusional fan base. That's what he talked about. He stay up at night so he can call Queen James and hurt his delusional fans. That's what he's saying.
Because of the GOAT conversation.
Okay. Who's having this GOAT conversation?
That's where the delusion comes in now.
6 years ago. It was said 6 years ago. And here we are in 2023 still waking up to memes.
No, bro. Boy, when this podcast over.
Listen.
I'm going in.
No, I ain't gonna do it. Don't tag me. Do not tag me.
Listen, bro. It's all love, man. But I do think you go a little bit too hard on LeBron, man. I ain't gonna front. I think you go too hard on him, man.
You ain't gonna stop.
No, but hold up. All jokes aside, I'm set the record straight again. LeBron James belongs on Mount Rushmore. He is one of the greatest players of all time. I'm never going to try to take that away from him. And if I did, anybody could say I'm a damn fool. That is never my argument. I am telling you, I'm trying to clear it up the best I can. My argument has always been, I can show you, when I get off here, I'm gonna show you some stuff from 6 years ago, where all this started from. And all of the LeBron fans who were saying that he was the GOAT, and I was going at all of them. You know what I'm saying? Only time I have ever spoken about LeBron James or put something out, it has always been against his fans. It's never been against him. I can't say nothing about LeBron and what he's done. How? It's the fact that he doesn't belong in the GOAT conversation is the only reason I drop memes.
Who belongs in that conversation, Gary?
Huh?
Who belongs in that conversation?
The people I'm talking about?
No. You said LeBron James does not belong
as
in
far
that
as the
conversation.
The only other person
in that conversation,
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's it.
And that's it?
For me.
And anybody that says otherwise, you lighten their ass up, ain't you?
Maybe. Chill, man.
I got you. I can't even say that. Look, tell no lie. Tell no lie.
There you go. You know? But it's all, listen. Somebody made a point, might have been you, Ty, and they were talking about separating the GOAT thing from different periods. Like LeBron has been the GOAT in this period. You know what I'm saying? And Jordan in his period, and Kareem or whatever. My thing is,
in his.
Right. But my thing is, when they came up with this GOAT thing, it had nothing to do with separating. It was the greatest of all time. That's one person. So if you want to change the narrative and you want to put it in perspective like that, how can you not say LeBron was in this era that GOAT? I give him that. But all time, you can't get that.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't know. So basically, all right.
Listen to me. Listen to me. How many years have Michael Jordan played basketball? 17, 16? How many years?
15.
Nah, 15. I think 15.
It was
15,
15.
16?
15.
Yeah.
And he won 6.
Mm-hmm.
Do the math.
Well, dude played 20 and 1-4. You do the math.
No. We talk about Michael Jordan. We ain't talking about nobody else now. You've been doing that. Remember, what's your favorite words? Switching the narrative.
Okay, 9.
Okay, do the math. What that make him? The GOAT?
No, the player made him the GOAT.
Why is Jordan?
His accomplishments don't mean nothing. Because the player made him the GOAT because of what he did in the 6 times that he did win out of 15 times.
He got 2 3-peats.
So that's how you distinguish that.
He got 2 3-peats. Name somebody else that has that.
Listen,
nobody.
We ain't talk about that.
Yeah, not 3. You got Bill Russell that got
I ain't talking
8 in
about
a row.
We can't talk about we can't when you talk about I'm just saying this is just my opinion. When you start talking about the GOAT conversation, I get caught up with those guys back then. You know what I'm saying? Because the league was smaller, and you're talking about a Boston team that was dominant. He was not dominant other than on the boards.
Listen. Look at that man's accolades.
He just happened to be on the team.
Look at this. No, he ain't just happened to be.
He's like Robert Horry. He just happened to be on the team.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't Robert Horry. Come on, man.
No,
now you're going to try to compare Bill Russell to Robert Horry.
I'm taking that back. What I'm saying is, as far as the rings are concerned, he was in a good situation. He was in an organization who dominated the league at that time because it was a small league and they had all the stars on that team. I'm talking about once the league grew, it was different. Nobody was winning. Nobody's ever going to win 11 championships again because the game is different. You know what I'm saying? But back then, they were just allowing black guys to come play basketball. You know what I'm saying? And we are basketball. So yeah,
So what we're gonna do here is not what we, but what the picture you're painting is we're gonna minimize the championships that Bill Russell won and the 2 he won as player coach because of the era he played in.
I'm not taking nothing from him. Like I said, I'm saying when you start talking about
all praise to Michael Jeffrey.
When you start talking about them too, it's different, It's just a whole different league, a whole different game, bro. And he was not, like I said, he was just a part of the game. He wasn't the man. He was just part of the game.
My biggest argument I'll give is, yes, I truly believe there are GOATs of generations. Mm-hmm. But if you had to pick one for all generations, I would give it to my boy, LeBron, for the duration and how far he's accomplished with those 20 years. Not getting knocked out, not getting swept, but getting to the finals half of his whole career. And 4 out of those times he won. So it's not like he never won.
But he's been swept.
We're talking about
he's been swept in the playoffs twice.
An all-around player, huh?
He was swept in the playoffs twice.
So was Jordan.
Right, but I'm saying he said not being swept. I'm just saying.
I didn't say not being swept.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
I thought that's what I heard.
That. No. But I said all-around player as himself. So I give it to him for 20 years of basketball. No other player has come close to 20 years of basketball at that level, period. And that's why he's leading the league in points, even though he's not a score-first guy.
You mean what league is points?
Huh? He's the all-time leading scorer.
What happened?
He's the all-time leading scorer.
Oh, he's no. All right.
He's
All
the top
right.
point leader.
He's
All
the
right.
point leader.
All right.
No,
He's
he's
the
not.
all-time leading scorer.
Hey, all I'm saying,
And,
20 years.
and he's fourth. He's fourth in assists all
20
time.
years. 20 years. You should be.
Listen,
Oh, come
listen.
on, man.
Vince
Come
Carter.
on, man.
Listen, take a player like Vince Carter. Athletic, just as LeBron, same thing, same height, same everything else. He ain't on that list. He played 21, 22 seasons.
Mm-hmm. He was a role player for the last 4 or 5 too.
Now, whose fault is that? That's LeBron's fault that he stayed at an elite level for 20 years?
That's the testament to LeBron. That's a testament to his greatness.
What?
Listen, up until
20 years don't make
the
great.
last 2 or 3 seasons, he was still the best player in the league.
When?
Up until 2-3 seasons ago.
I don't know how that worked out for him, but
Same way it worked out for Giannis.
Well, how about Jordan? When he was the best in the league.
Worked out for Giannis, huh?
When Jordan was the best in the league.
Last two seasons, Jordan wasn't the best in the league.
When he was the best in the league,
he was losing.
About Washington. I ain't saying
nothing
about
losing.
Washington.
Wait. Wasn't Jordan the best in the league when he averaged 38 and 8 and he won Defensive Player of the Year and MVP and they got swept or something like that same year?
Career 31 points.
No. But what I'm saying is when he averaged that and he won,
he was the best player in the league.
He was the best player in the league. He was the best. He won Defensive Player of the Year and regular season MVP. They got swept. And they got swept.
So great.
He won more than one defensive player.
No, he didn't. He only won one. He only won one.
All right.
The 2 years following before that, I think Dennis Rodman won it twice.
You definitely got this one wrong, but
no.
I'm sure you can pull it up.
No. Michael Jordan only won one Defensive Player of the Year award. One.
Nah, bro. Not this Michael Jordan.
Gary, you trolling. You trolling.
I'm telling you.
Michael Jordan. Can we pull that up? I don't know
because I don't study the player I envy that beats on my favorite team and favorite player. I'm not gonna be all on him like for his every statistical move and argue with America over him. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
But I'm saying if you're gonna make an argument, you need to notice, what it is they've done. I mean, you were just calling it out for LeBron.
No. I'm telling you, Michael Jordan only won one.
Hold on.
You gonna pull it up?
I thought you already had it pulled up.
See?
It's not
with us. Nope, not
I
with
don't
us
see it
on
my screen.
Huh?
I don't see it on my screen.
Once. It says it right there. Once. Michael Jordan won Defensive Player of the Year once in his career.
I believe you. I said I don't see it on my screen.
Well, the people see. We're gonna show it's gonna be in the link, and then I think the next 2 years after that, I think it was Dennis Rodman. I'm trying to tell you, I think Dennis Rodman won it twice. He might have won it once. He might have won it once.
How many times LeBron won?
He didn't win none.
Put that up. I want people to see that too.
LeBron didn't win none. But now, okay. But the difference is, here's the difference we gotta look at. LeBron James, regardless of the player, the opposite player, he is asked to defend the best player on the opposite team, regardless of their position. Mm-hmm. Jordan never had that type of responsibility.
I don't ever see LeBron guarding the best player. What are you talking about, bro? What LeBron are you talking about?
Okay, I'm talking. Hold on, wait, listen. We're talking about when these guys were in their prime, right?
Yeah. See, he's looking at this year's LeBron.
Yeah. No. It's crazy, Charles. He's looking at LeBron at 38.
He's gonna take the worst stat available.
Even though, Charles, there were a lot of times during that Denver Nuggets, LeBron had the assignment of Dean Jokic, which was crazy.
You said it.
But still, when LeBron is 38, we're judging him now. Jordan was 38 on the Wizards, and he didn't even make the playoffs. They didn't even make the playoffs.
Bro, you killing me right now. When was LeBron guarding Jokic, bro? He may have had a spell. He was not guarding Jokic.
Bro. he was guarding Jokic. I'm gonna say what 2000 during his 2019, 2018 around then. He had the assignment. LeBron James, if you look at it, always have to defend. I'm talking about during his prime. Always had to defend the best player on the opposite team, regardless of their position. Michael Jordan never had that responsibility. He never had it. We could go through right now in the finals.
Defensive player of the year on his team. He had the best defensive player in the world ever.
Scottie Pippen.
And I'm talking about Rodman. Forget about Pippen. Pippen was a defensive wizard too.
Rodman.
And Rodman, yeah. And Rodman was you're right. You had two other guys that were better defenders than Jordan. Jordan, let's be real. If we even take Utah, who was Michael Jordan defending? Jeff Hornacek, Byron Russell. He wasn't defending John Stockton.
If he's not the best defender on the team, why would he be guarding him?
Which is my
you have guys who are better defenders.
Which is my point. LeBron has more of a responsibility to defend the best player on the opposite team every regardless of position.
Do that, bro. Anytime you watch a game, when all through his career, they always talk about him not guarding the best player on the other team. All of a sudden, nah, bro. That's
you
not
capping,
true.
bro. You capping. You capping now.
True.
Now you capping.
He know how to cap with a straight face, though.
Now you cap. Yeah. He capping. He capping now. He capping.
Yep. 2 defensive players.
He capping.
If he was doing that, he would have had Defensive Player of the Year one time, at least in 20 years.
No,
but he wasn't.
His number. Listen.
He wasn't, bro.
His numbers. If you break down the numbers, right? Because the year he was supposed to get it was 2012, 2013. That's when Marc Gasol had won it. Statistically speaking, if you look at the numbers, LeBron held down guys to a lower percentage than Marc Gasol. And Marc Gasol is the only defensive player, I think, in history to win the Defensive Player of the Year and not make the first team all defense. He's the only one that has done that. So, no. I'm telling you, bro, it's a fact. That's what I'm saying. I'm a sports wizard. I know what I'm talking about. I just don't go off emotion. He's the only one.
If you telling me that LeBron is guarding the number one players on other teams, you are not a sports wizard. I ain't never seen him guarding Kawhi Leonard once.
You never seen him guard Kawhi Leonard?
No.
So who was he guarding in the finals?
Not once, Gary.
Well, when I say not once, I'm saying being assigned to him throughout the game. No.
So who in the finals when they played back to back when he was in Miami, who was he guarding?
I don't know, but it wasn't Kawhi.
Oh my God, bro. This guy is listen, he was guarding Kawhi. Kawhi was defending him. And then in the fourth quarter, let me say in the fourth quarter, because Tony Parker, and I know, was cooking Mario Chalmers so much, they made that switch, and LeBron was defending Tony Parker a lot of the times, most of the times in the fourth quarter. Facts, bro. Come on, Gary.
Those are not facts, bro.
Nah, listen. It's not facts. Just like Jordan won it more than twice. That's what you said.
I can pull up a whole lot of videos from way back then to now. No, I'm just saying. Well, show you he's standing around while players are playing. He's not even a defensive wizard, bro. More or less put on the best player. What are you talking about?
So he don't play defense.
He gets no credit for defense. That's why he has number one.
So he just got named to like 6-7 NBA first team defense just for no reason. They just say, yeah, we just gonna put him there. He's gonna be the first player in history. We just gonna put him on first team on defense. Right?
You grabbing stuff out the air right now, bro. Come on now.
Gary, Charles, you're right. He lying with a straight face.
Listen,
you know that.
Listen, the man he's a great player.
I didn't think you really hated LeBron this much, man. I didn't really think
he's a great player. He's no defensive wizard, bro.
Okay, so again, like I said, so they just named him out of the kindness of his heart to all those NBA first teams, right?
Like I said, you just grabbing stuff out the air. I don't know that to be true.
6 times all defense.
That's right. That's what I'm saying.
You said mention?
They just named him that.
Huh?
Mention.
I can't hear you.
You said he was mentioned 6 times?
No, I said he was all defensive teams 6 times.
Okay.
And a runner-up for Defensive Player of the Year twice.
Okay.
And 19 times has he been an all-star. And 13
he
times
could have
was
been an
he
all-star
first
20
team
times.
selection. We talking about this man, this incredible man here.
Ain't nothing incredible, man. Stop it, bro. Stop it, bro.
Yeah, Charles. First, Duncan Robinson averaging 20 points a game throughout the playoffs. He just saying anything.
I'm
He
telling you,
just
I
saying
gotta,
anything right
I gotta
Listen,
do research on that. I think
It
I
all
got that
started
one
with me
wrong.
and him in middle school.
I think that,
It
bro,
all started
listen.
with me and him in middle school.
Listen, the reason why I said middle school is I left Peekskill after my 9th year. And I know I met you in that damn at the top of Pete Peterson's house before I left Peekskill. And you say he had equipment and shit up there, yo.
Yeah.
I know because that's where I know, trust me, bro. That's where I met you at.
But we talking about in the 80s, right?
I wasn't here in the 80s, bro.
Oh, so that's what you're saying. It was 79.
Yeah.
Pete had
Unless I came up to visit.
Nah,
and
you
went
was
to Pete's
visiting or
house
something, man. It wasn't.
Nah, listen. I tell you, it's a possibility because my brothers were still here. I could have came up and visited and went to Pete's house and met you.
There you go.
But I was not living in Peekskill. I left Peekskill in 79.
Yeah, I remember that those years. I remember so clear because I was so new here. I didn't know nobody.
Okay.
You know, like I said, I got here in the summer of '78 and started 10th grade that September.
Yeah, no, I left in 79. But like I said, I remember exactly what took place when I met you in Pete's attic, you know.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, guy. You make me. I don't know, man. You.
No. You got to realize. See, Gary's the elder. Gary's the elder, man. So he forgetful. So it's happens.
Yeah. I give him that. I'm gonna give him that.
Hold on. Charles 1 year younger than me, man. Stop that.
No, I'm not. Want to bet? See, there he go again.
Stop
there
that.
He go fabricating. There he goes fabricating.
Charles, you ain't 60?
The same month, Gary.
Charles, you ain't
the
60?
month of March.
Charles, you ain't 60?
Gary, are you 62?
I'm 61. Are you 60?
What year was you born, Gary?
Here you go. 62. When you think I was born?
61. My mistake. I thought you was 62. You said it. Yeah, you told me you was 62.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
You see? Yo, listen, man. Yo, Gary.
Yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, you March 29th, right?
You know.
My man. Okay.
We March babies.
Yeah, we March babies.
Yeah.
He had me right there. I'm like, this 62.
Stop it, bro. Stop it. But yeah, yo, listen. Once again, man, all jokes aside, ain't no hate in my blood for the man, yo. I got love for him. But
all right, can I see you start posting something positive about this great man we talk about?
Hold up.
I asked Gary that one time.
But let me ask you a question. But can I at least still go after his fans?
His fans?
While being positive.
Yo, he lost this year and I jumped off his bandwagon. The hell with LeBron, man.
Yeah. Well, hold up. They trying to regroup, yo.
Yo, I'm a Nikola Jokic fan. I'm gonna jump on a bandwagon like you do. I'm gonna pull a Gary.
Hold up, but let me tell you something.
You gonna pull a Gary?
I'm gonna pull a Gary.
But yo, Charles, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna do the same thing with Denver that I did with Chicago. I'm a New York fan, but I was looking for them damn Chicago Bull games because I enjoyed watching the man play the game. Right now, I ain't never seen nobody do what this kid is doing in Denver right now, bro. I definitely appreciate basketball. I'm definitely looking for Denver games, bro.
Listen, man. He got all kind of helps with Jamal Murray. I don't care what nobody says.
Oh, that's big time.
Yeah.
That's big time. But
and I knew it was gonna happen.
But what he does with that triple-double thing, bro, that's crazy. For anybody, more or less, a big man.
But you say that, G, right? But you got a lot of NBA dudes that are on, whether if it's ESPN, TNT, Fox, they say he's only doing that not because he's so good, but because the changes to the game allows him to do that.
But I said the same thing about LeBron.
Okay, so do we not give LeBron credit, but then we give Jokic credit for the changes that they make, or do we? How do we do it?
No, that's what I just said. LeBron is that dude. I'm not joking. I'm not after LeBron. I'm after his fans. I ain't after him. But nah, listen. I'd be lying if I say I haven't saw out games that he's played. When he was on pay-per-view, bro, in high school, I was watching this kid. When he came into the league, I would love him when he was in Cleveland. It's when he started gathering guys that it started bothering me. Not only gathering guys, he kind of teased us at the same damn time by having an interview this close to New York to say
That's what it's about. That's what it's about. So LeBron didn't choose New York in 2010 when y'all guys thought he was gonna have him. He had dinner.
He didn't get him.
He had dinner with Allen Houston, right?
Yeah.
He played us on that one.
Yes, he did.
He had dinner with Allen Houston.
Yeah, I remember that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I was done.
That's
bro.
what it's about.
I was like, yo, man, I've been following you all this time, bro, and you're gonna what? Okay, I got you now.
Yo, that's how I feel about Carmelo. I ain't never liked Carmelo. It was 2003, his rookie year, and me and Pete took the kids, CJ and Heath, to the Garden to the Wheelchair Classic game.
Okay.
And they were rookies, and he was there. And I asked him for an autograph for the boys, man. And he said he had to leave. And he walked about 20 feet away from me out into the middle of the road and then started giving fans of other colors damn autographs.
Wow.
And I just couldn't believe it. The only thing I chalked it up to, he was 17 years old then.
Right.
18 years old, my bad. He was 18 years old. LeBron was 17, but he was 18 years old. But yeah, he didn't give me that autograph, and I ain't never let him forget it.
I got you. I got you. I'd have been the same way, but I mean, I was a big time Carmelo fan, bro.
Yeah.
You know,
I wasn't thrilled when he came to New York because I didn't follow him through Denver in his whole career. I was pissed at him.
I got you. Yeah.
So Charles, check this. Before we wrap it up, G4 is there anything else y'all want to say or what, man? Because this is good energy, man.
Yeah. Yo, Charles.
Yo.
You know I love you like cook food, baby.
You already know, Larry. I mean, Gary.
Let's go. Ty,
yeah.
I appreciate you doing what you did. Much love. You already know. And
I would show my face, but I'm not dressed and I'm running back and forth in the kitchen all over the place, man. So next time, man, I'll be live with y'all.
All right, Charles, I appreciate you, man, tapping in. Especially short notice, man, and G. I appreciate you, man, for having that talk again. I apologize for you, bro, for the things I said. Bro. Again, I felt like I was wrong. I was out of line. I was in my field. I was like, damn, you know, homie go that hard. You know, it was what it was, but I apologize for that, man.
Charles.
Uh-huh.
He took it so personal. He went digging for stuff on my line, bro.
Listen, yo, Gary, you want to hear this?
What's up?
I only heard about it, but I wasn't friends with Ty yet. As soon as I heard about it, I shipped him a request.
That's right.
Listen. After the request, I'm scrolling. I'm like, where is it? I don't see it.
You couldn't wait.
Yeah, I couldn't find it.
Yo, but I tell you what happened. I had went even before you sent the number, Ty. I had went on your page because I was curious. After I had spoke to you, and I looked and I saw it wasn't there, and I said that's when I sent back. I said, much respect, King. You know what I'm saying? Because that was you talking about going hard on LeBron. I seen
the much respect, King. I'm like, that ain't what I'm looking for.
No, because he took it down.
It's love, man. Like I said, I apologize for that, man. I was just like, man, I'm going in,
it's all good.
And we was both taking our little subliminal, but it is what it is on social media. It is what it is, man. Like I said, I'm happy that we able to sit and talk, man. Have a conversation.
I'm glad we can come to this conclusion, man. LeBron's the greatest. Michael Jordan's a close second. You know,
That's
and,
right.
and the list goes on, man, you know?
I agree.
All right, my man.
Y'all, yo,
Hey
it's
Charles,
mad love, man. It's mad
hey
Yeah.
love.
Charles,
I
you
appreciate
win.
y'all.
All right, my man.
You win, bro.
All right, peace.